What's up, everyone? Peyton Pelluer here, former college coach under Mike Leach and Lincoln Riley, and currently going into my third year as head coach at Skyline High School in Sammamish, Washington, coming at you with Snack. Bite-sized learning powered by AI, learning made easy. I want to show everyone what is Snack, how does it work, what does it look like, how does it feel? I can tell you it feels fun. I've been using this product for a couple weeks now. Right here, diving in, we got the studio interface. This is what it looks like for coaches, creators, teachers, admin. Where I have been living in is this library. This is where all our snacks live, doing some football one-on-one stuff for our younger kids. And then here is where the real magic is. I'm building out my defensive playbook. I haven't invited my team. My coaches have been demoing this. I got my front stunts, blitzes, coverages. These are all quizzes. Every single snack, these are quizzes where I get real-time data. I can see right and wrong answers, how long it takes for people to answer. But before we dive into some of the analytics, let's make a snack. Multiple ways to make a snack. I can upload a pre-existing video as long as it has video and audio, or I can just record one. And I can do that I can do this on my phone. I'm on my computer right now. I'm gonna go screen only. Make sure I got my microphone on. Boom, selecting my screen. Hide this, and let's roll. Get out of the matrix. Hop into Huddle or Exos Thundercloud, and let's do it. Fellas, hey, we got wide red here. First things first, we are misaligned. We got the will backer here. The will lines up to the boundary, aka the boundary away from the field call, which means you guys made a field left here. This should be a field right. We got clear passing strength. I know I said ball in the middle of the field. Balance formation, aka doubles formation, will default left, but we need to make the field call to the passing strength first, right? Linebacker, scan, communicate, see the formation, get that field call out sooner and correctly. Second piece I do like, though, is, hey, offense added 2 extra hats. We got to account for that defensively, all right, for those extra gaps, starting first with the safety, making an I'm here call, going to be in the C gap area. And then our corner making a call, being a D gap, primary force player with my outside shoulder free. But everything starts with the field call. But again, great job adjusting regardless, safety, corner, linebackers. Boom, almost kept it under a minute. We're going to use that recording. Snack's going to do its thing. It's going to ask me a couple questions here in any second, starting first with, and what intervals do I want? How many questions? I got 15 to 30, 30 to 60, 1 to 2 minutes for those longer videos. You can have up to 15-minute long videos. Usually best to keep them shorter. So I'm going 15 to 30 seconds here, and I want 1 question. Boom. While Snack is transcribing and doing its thing, let's hop over to the Learner Hub. This is what it looks like for your players. On their phones, it looks more like a mix of Netflix and TikTok. They watch a video, segment ends, they swipe up for the question, they answer it. If they get it right, they swipe up again and move on to the next segment, all right? On the laptop here, it looks very similar. Right. This video sped up. It's a video I took literally just the other day on my phone and then uploaded this snack and snackified 10 minutes of Coach Tosh Lupoy from Cal Berkeley talking about tackling.
Three or less bullets. Long stride, short stride, throttle. I'm taking the present angle on the long stride, right? As I close my proximity, a slight short stride, right? That leads to the throttle, and then delivering the blow, right? Side view, 2 things. Keep stride, body to cutback. Keep stride, body to cutback. How many different ways can you say that, right? Because greater film, you're going through the tackling, just keep saying that. Coach, what if my left foot, right? Keep stride, body to cutback. Are you in position to make a player cutback? And keep stride. Just keep saying it, keep doing it, right? And don't take my word for it. Go right off of your guys' film, right? Love to be challenged on it, right? And then the last thing, back view, we're chasing the cheek. It's the #1 opportunity for us to get the ball out. So just that reminder at the end.
All right, cool. Here we got our AI-generated questions and answers. I did not come up with these. Snack did this in seconds. I'm going to get this question wrong. If I was to get it right, I'd move on to the next segment, but I'm going to get this question wrong just to show y'all. Boom. I got to rewatch this clip. That is called forced retainment, forced learning, and we love it. Okay, so that is the power of Snack in a nutshell right there. And let's hop back to the snack we just made. Hop in the Huddle or boom, already transcribed. Let's look at the questions that it came up with. What is the will backer, if I spoke clearly enough? What is the will backer lining up to the boundary indicate about how the field should be set? Field call should be to the field right because the current field left call is misaligned. Correct. And that was a roundabout way of saying, I guess, what I said, right? If I wanted to change this question, easy. What should the field call be? And that's a more simpler way of stating that question. In a balanced doubles formation, what is the default call if no other strength is identified? Default left. Spot on. What defensive adjustment is emphasized when the offense adds 2 extra hats? Account for the extra gaps created by the extra hats, right? Via the safety and corner. Boom. Ignore the extra hats, automatically spin the safety to the boundary regardless of the call. Pretty spot on, and fake answers as well. This AI knows football. After the adjustments, what is the corner's call and primary role? Navy call, D-gap primary force with outside shoulder free. Boom. I love that. We save this. Now I want my kids to have access to it. I share it. And then say that's day 1 adjustments, day 1 practice notes. I need my kids to see this before day 2, and I need to ensure it. I'm going to go over to assignments here. I'm going to go to create. I'm going to select my day 1 notes, send it to my defense. I need end of day today because we got practice tomorrow and we got to hit the ground running with all of this already learned. They get a notification. It's due tonight. Boom, send it out, and they snack and learn. A couple more features. I can assign my coaches, staff members, snacks to make, right? This creates the power along with all the other learning modalities within here for players to completely eliminate player install meetings, team meetings, game plan meetings. Snack can be a one-all for learning, game planning, communicating, whatever it is. We got an analytics page just to see, hey, how did we do this week in terms of our team on Snack, my coaches on Snack. We got some insights, who's watching what. And then adding members is easy. It's just like Huddle. Stick a QR code in front of them or send out bulk emails. Really, that is your best look at Snack thus far. Eliminate learning curves, increase retention, increase execution. No more hoping my kids are picking up what I'm putting down. No more hoping that what I'm saying is not going through one ear and out the other. You get real-time data, and you are ensuring that your kids are learning to the fullest. This is going to make your team smarter. This is going to allow your kids to have competent conversations with you as coaches, and they will even get to a point where they are finishing your sentences. That is Snack. That is the potential of learning. Go Team Snack. Thanks for your time.